here getting some sun. Look at that. I got a little bit of red going on. Yeah, I've been laying out in the sun. I don't know. The older I get, you just kind of look washed out. So I'm only doing like 20 minutes on a side. A little more than you do a good steak. Definitely don't want to do 20 minutes. But I have a saver saw for you. It's really not a big one. I don't know. I was there a little longer than usual because I think the part of my brain is like, that's all we got? I looked through the clothes, didn't really find anything. They just don't have a lot of summer stuff out yet. So I don't know if, you got to wait until the warm weather starts and then people are like trying on their clothes and they're like, this doesn't fit and that doesn't fit. So yeah, donate it to me. Let me take those off. Oh. Yeah. Okay, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the haul. I think I bought one thing for myself. Yeah, one thing for myself. That's good. That's as it should be. So the first item I got is I did buy a lounger, and it's not one that's padded. It can be left outside if it rains or whatever. I'll bring it in, of course, when the weather's bad. But I'm laying there sweating on this thing. And I'm like, I need a beach towel. I had several beach towels, when my kids were home. They needed them for going swimming and stuff. And then I gave them all away because my kids don't live here anymore. And then I was like, man, I really could have used that. So I went ahead and was looking on Amazon, and I was like, you want $20 for a stupid beach towel? So no, we're not doing that. So I paid $5.49. I actually paid half. So I paid $2.75 for this pink one. And then look at the bottom here. It's got the little bikinis. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cute? So I thought that was a good deal. It's in pretty good shape. Of course, I will wash it up real good. But yeah, why couldn't you just use a regular towel? I don't buy the huge ones because I don't want to do more than one load of towels a week. I just ain't about that life. So yeah, so we'll wash that up and then I will be able to lay there. I also did buy I did find a good price on Amazon. It's a neck thing, like when you're traveling, because I don't have one of those and that would be nice. But I thought if I could, lay that down and then I'm not laying with my face squished on. I have a pattern on my nose. So I did get that. I didn't use that today either, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, nice big beach towel. So that's, like I said, the only thing I got for myself. Ugh, I bought this. That's nice, isn't it? Very pretty. So umbrella stand. You can put flowers in it. You could do whatever you want to. It's kind of that. It's ceramic on the outside, and then it's like a bisque. You know that when you scratch it, it's like, ugh. But, or maybe it's just me. So that was $9.99, so I only paid $5. I do have an umbrella stand in my booth, but I have it for umbrellas and canes and things that I'm selling. And I always get calls, I know it says not for sale, but what do you want for it? And I'm like, no. So it is nice to occasionally take something in and be able to sell that. So, and it doesn't take up much room. I'll do a little research. I don't find these real often in a price that I want to pay to resell. So, I don't know, probably I'd say 22 to 24, just off the top of my head. Coffee mugs. Crazy. They've been doing really well, but I only try and pick up really cute ones. So this one says, wake up, coffee, do things, and then wine. So yeah, and that was only $2.49, so I paid $1.25. Very clean. Doesn't have any markings on it. I don't know where it came from, but I thought someone will be like, that's me. So there's that. That'll go out to my booth. Usually when you find a lot of like dishwares and type stuff, they usually put it at Savers. They all put it in like the same lot. So I don't usually find the little creamers too much. But look at this little fluted edge on here, this little scalloped edge. This was only $1. Wouldn't that be cute with some bamboo? Because that's what I'm going to do with it. So I will do the test before I put... I don't just get the container and put stuff in it. If it's a little bit old or a little bit iffy, I'll put water in it and I'll leave it in my kitchen for a couple days just to make sure it doesn't leak. But this one is sealed on the inside. So if it's sealed on the outside and it's like a bisque on the inside, it would probably be okay. But again, some of the ones I get, I try and get older, unique ones, and some of them just, they have enough little cracks in them that they will leak. So there's that. Let me see. I am 55, and you know, there's a lot I don't know about certain musics that I'm not interested in. But when I saw this, I knew enough about who was on here for the most part that I wanted to sell this. So I was like, is that a piece of fabric? So it's about 3 feet wide and 3 feet tall. So I don't know if you could use it for a scarf. I don't know what you could use it for. But at $1, I was like, yeah, we can do that. So this will go on eBay. I didn't even look to see if it had a name. I was just like, wow, that's only $1. It was hanging by the fabric, so that's probably the only reason I paid attention to it. I don't know. I don't see. Oh, here we go. The Little Homie. So at least that'll give me a place to start looking. Now, let's test the knowledge. So on here, I know we have Tupac, and I know we have Biggie Smalls. Neither of them are any longer with us. And I think this might be Beyonce. And it looks like the guy with the New York ball cap is her husband, Jay-Z. And then, of course, we got Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart's boyfriend. So I think there's a couple more on here, but I don't know who they are. Man, I think I got a lot of them. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Beyonce one, but yeah, so it's this really pretty, it's like a real light cotton gauze. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool, and I'm glad it has a tag, make it easier to look it up. I found a new brand of purse. Actually, it's a wallet with like a crossbody strap on it. And I looked at it, and you know, after you've done this job a while of reselling, you know, you see something and you kind of handle it and you're like, that feels kind of nice, and it really looks like they really put a lot of effort into making it, so I'll look it up. So that's what I did. This one is Nicole Lee, L-E-E, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to look it up. It says Hollywood since 2004, so here's what it looks like. It still has the little protector on that, so this is the front, and then this is the back. And it was $4. So I looked it up. It's doing really well. It's like 20 to 25 when I just glanced at it in the store. Sometimes if I look something up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. Just throw it in the cart. So it opens this way. And then, I don't know, just the detail and the inside cards and the social media, like cheap brands don't do that. So yeah, so it's got this heart design. It's got a zipper for your change. And then on this side is, and this is kind of cool, you can totally take off this zippered portion if you want to or not. And then, I don't know, you could probably put your phone or whatever in there, but also the little tag thing also still has the plastic on it. So look at that. And a metal zipper, that's another plus. So that's what I got. So yeah, I think that should do pretty well. I will go ahead and do the full research on it. In fact, I think when I looked it up, I didn't see that particular design. I saw other designs and those prices, so I was like, yeah, that works. Something else I bought, well, I bought it for me, but I'm ultimately going to make something and sell. Sometimes when especially in the winter, I need to keep my hands busy after dinner instead of nurse or eating something. We'll talk about that later. But I got some sugar and cream. It's a real pretty, like a orangey coral color. This is 100% cotton, so this is really good for making washcloths, dishcloths, any of that stuff. And these are usually like almost the price of it. This was full price for one, so I paid $1.80. So I paid 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, less than $1 for each of these. There is a little more on the solid ones. So if you go in and you see the real pretty variegated ones, they have less on them. So you could tell the bundle isn't, or the skein isn't as thick. But I think that'll be pretty. I did find one piece of fabric, and it's just this real pretty white with the red and pink flowers on it. Isn't that pretty? So there's at least a good 3 yards on that. Did get some jewelry. I'll show you that last. I found a lamp. I don't know. It seems like I find lamps. I don't buy them all the time. If I see them at the thrift store, I'm kind of like, because I do have some down in my basement. But garage sailing, I'm starting to pick up more lamps. But this just has one of the ones that sits down on there, and that has where you tighten it. And it's this beautiful white pineapple. Lamps are pretty cheap at my Savers. This was $8, which is actually, I mean, that's a really good price. You go to Walmart and you probably pay $18 for this. And Walmart does this silly thing where they're like, hey, we're not going to put the lamp and the shade together. You get to choose which shade you want with it. Yeah, because it costs separate. So it'd probably be over $20 if you bought this and it had a shade. So I thought $4 was definitely a good deal. Now, when it comes to these, the ones, they're pretty easy to rewire. So if for some reason it doesn't work, Mr. Pudgy Picker will do it eventually. He's doing very much a better, but you know, when you are sick or you're not feeling good for a little while, and then the wife is like, now that you're feeling better, here's a list of 3,000 things I need you to do. In fact, the one thing I need him to do outside is I have the lounger that has the back that goes up and down, and the bolt that's on one side, I went to get up today and it went on one side and about gave myself a heart attack. I'm like, look at me, I'm gonna get spilled out and just lay there until somebody finds me. Ugh, so yeah, because I tightened it. I thought it was a little loose. I tightened it, but it needs you to crank on it. Now these I don't buy too often, and I buy certain words. You'll understand when I show you. I buy certain words, but this is going to be for some lucky bamboo. Could we choose a longer word than believe? We probably could. But usually they'll say love, like L-O-V-E, so it's for, or home, or whatever. But for $3.49, half of that, so $1.50, $1.75, I thought that was a good deal. Now, if I just get this and I put some rocks and I put 2 stalks in there, it's $10. And I do really well. I just took out a whole bunch more. But for this, I would probably charge like an additional $1. So you have 2, so that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You think I could get away with 15? I mean, it'll look stunning. The nice thing about this one, too, is they don't have a separation between them. So when you water them, you water the tall one, and when you see the water coming up in there, then you know to stop. So it's all open inside, which is nice. I've bought these before where you have to fill. It's a pain in the butt. So yeah, so definitely have purchased these before, but I don't know, maybe I'll do 14 or 15 on it. Who knows? The last thing I got, and this looks brand new, and the reason I say it's brand new is because, let me show you what it is first before I take that out. So, my cork cages haven't been doing so well. So I've told myself, you're not buying any more of those. But this is more than just a cork cage. So you got a place to put your wine bottles, and then if you open this up, then it's a cork cage. And then on the bottom, you can hang some glasses. So I thought, well, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, so I picked that up. And it was $7.99, so I paid $4. And then it had, in the cage part, it had this. It says Wine Time. It's the same brand. I don't know if I'll probably just sell these with it. But they're little cork slices with different words on it, so you'll know which one is yours. If you drink with friends, if you drink alone, that's probably not a good thing. Anyway, and then it even had the little, you know, to mount it. Then it had this paper. So I was like, it's Anna Stay. Anna, A-N-N-A, and then Stay, S-T-A-Y. Yes. So it's like, you know, thank you for your purchase, blah, blah, blah. And then on the back it says, claim your free gift today. It's easy, we promise. No strings attached and no games. Simply take a picture of your Anna Stay product in use in your home. Join and share the picture on our VIP Facebook group. Search, you know, tells you how to find it. And then it says, once your picture is shared, you will receive a message from us asking what your shipping details is so we can send you a free gift. Isn't that nice? So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to probably take a temporary, you know, the little hooks, hang this up, put a few things on it, and then be like, where's my gift? So yeah, I mean, it doesn't say you have, it's just sharing it on social media. So it's advertising for them, which is actually a really, really smart thing to do. So for now, I'm going to put all these back into the cage because that's where they were. So yeah, isn't that nice? Oh, I mean, something that has all this, that's really nice. And I know wine, you know, I'm not a wine drinker. I mean, I'll have a glass once in a while. If I'm going to have some booze, I'm just going to have Diet Pepsi and a couple splashes of rum. That's just how I roll. But if I were, I think it would be cute to have, you know, all that one spot. And I know certain wines you're supposed to keep, I think red you're supposed to keep at room temperature. White you're supposed to chill. And then, what else? You're supposed to store them upside down. So I don't know. If you're a wine person, is that right? I don't know. Okay, so I did get 1, 2, 3, 4 jewelry items. 1 are earrings. And I paid more than I should have, but they're just so darn cute. I might end up keeping them. So I got this brooch for $3.50. And it is this really pretty, is it a leaf or a feather? It's a feather. So that's really cute. So that'll go out. Brooches have been selling better now that I have them set up a little bit different. So I have a restocking day coming up. And I'm going to be changing out my display. I'm going to do a video on that. And I will make sure in that video that I show you how I have it set up. So I think that's coming up June 10th. So the next week or so. Okay, these are adorable. They're not especially old, but they kind of look it. This was $3.50 also, and it is these adorable black kitty cats. Aren't they sweet? And then I got this little Scotty dog. Isn't he cute with the little rhinestones? Oh, I had a Scotty dog once. We had a Scotty, black Scotty, and we had a West Highland Terrier when Mr. Pudgy and Picker and I were first married. He had the West Highland Terrier before we got married, and that dog hated my guts the rest of its natural born life. But we, the name of the white one, the white Westie, was Spock. See where I'm going with this? And then the little black terrier was Bones. And this was before I really understood how you should adopt and not shop, because they were both purebreds. So I think the Bones' name was like Dr. Lazy Bones McCoy. I mean, he had a nice, I don't remember what Spock, Arjumond Spock. I can't believe I remembered that. I don't know what the Arjumond is. I don't know. But my husband's a Star Trek person, so there you go. We went to conventions. I met a lot of the folks. I even got to meet Uhura. Beautiful, beautiful lady that died not too long ago, had Alzheimer's. But she was beautiful and sweet, and she took more time than she needed, and it was really nice. Maybe I'll do that in another story time. Now these, oh my gosh, they were $5.99, so I paid $3. But they're snowmen with the bottom part is wiggly. But aren't they adorable? I just thought that was the cutest thing ever. So I may have to keep these. Our store is advertising at a local minor league ballpark, not too far from the store, like 3 minutes from the store. And we went once and we're going to go again. But they had us set up tables. We were able to bring some items in. We're going to stage it, I think, a little bit better next time. I wasn't real pleased with, I don't know. It's a lot to lug over there. So we had that. One of our people in the advertising team got kazoos. So we were handing out kazoos. We had our store sticker on them. It was a lot of fun. But I was going somewhere with that story. Oh, so I had the earrings where one was a baseball glove and it's soft, like it's real. And then the other one was a baseball bat. So I was rocking my store t-shirt and my earrings. It was a lot of fun. So maybe I'll get some footage next time. In fact, I'm allowed to bring a guest. And I took Mr. Pudgy Picker, and it was nice because we hadn't been there since our kids were like in elementary school. And they would do the reading program that if you read a certain amount of books by the start, you'd get tickets to go to a game with your parents, and you got to walk the bases, and they did that. And I was like, oh, I remember walking the bases with my kids. But that was fun. They're called the Lake County Captains, and Lake County is the county where my store is located. Whew. So all that to say, that is all that I got. I hope you enjoyed our chitty chat time. I'm just going to get this stuff ready to go. Lots more garage sales, other hauls. I haven't been to the bins in a little bit, but I definitely want to get back to doing that. They do not have AC. So it's one of those, if I'm going to just go, I'm just going to like get up in the morning and throw on what I had on yesterday and just fluff my hair and go. Because I'm not going to shower and get all fixed up. And then watch, 10 people will recognize me. I'm like, oh, she doesn't look so good in real person. She didn't even shower. So I'll probably do that. I did see somebody last time I went. She's like, Pudgy Picker. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoy the videos. I'm really trying to get at least 2 out a week. I want to make sure you guys, my channel isn't growing as much as I would like it to, and I know part of that is I got to get better at editing, and I also have to get better at editing and take you out more. I know you like talking to me and you like sitting here in my office, but you're like, come on, take us somewhere. So I'm really, really going to make an effort to start doing that a little more, because I know those videos are more popular, and I think maybe I'd get more subscribers. I mean, I want to continue to make money on YouTube. Not only do I love what I do here on YouTube, but I also, it takes some effort to lay things out and show you and make videos and edit them and then upload them. And I want to make sure that time is not just it would be nice to make some money. And I'd also want to start setting up maybe some lives, because I know I keep talking about it and you're like, yeah, that's what you said a while ago. But I think maybe if I pick a time and a day that would be good, and maybe do like the first Saturday of the month or the first Wednesday of the month, if I stick it to a schedule and do that, then it'll be a regular thing, and then I could just get on here and you could talk to me and ask me questions and say hi, I see you all in the comment section, and I appreciate every comment I get. Well, almost all. I had that one, what was the last? It wasn't nasty, it was funny. And then I was mad because I erased it, and I was like, oh, should have left that up. That my hair was tragic. That hair is tragic. And I laughed so hard, and then I went and showed Mr. Pudgy Picker, and we both laughed about it. And then, every once in a while I'll say, oh, how do I look? He goes, you look pretty good, but that hair is tragic. Got to have a sense of humor, especially being on social media. So I will get back to what I'm doing. Thank you for spending almost 25 minutes with me. I appreciate you so very much. Please leave a comment down below. What would you have picked up? What do you think I can get for the Believe Lucky Bamboo when I put it in there? Is there anything I bought that you're like, nah, no thanks? I mean, like the wrappers and stuff. I mean, I'm not into that. But hey, sometimes you got to think outside of what I like or what I like to find or where I shop. You need to see something and go, that isn't for me, but I know somebody out there's going to like that. So it is what it is. So I guess I will see you next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye.